They met in the summer, Emma and Ray, two strangers volunteering in the same city. 2 weeks of shared coffee cups, side glances, long walks after work, and laughter that lingered long after the sun dipped below the skyline. And then, time ran out. She returned home to Oregon. He flew back to New York, but neither of them was ready to call it just a summer fling. What they felt, at least to Emma, was something more. They decided to try. Long distance, time zones, patience, hope. All the ingredients that sound noble in theory, but ache in reality. Still, for a while, they made it work. There were video calls in the middle of the night, text messages stretching like letters across the silence, birthday gifts sent through mail, promises made over grainy phone screens. They spoke of futures they hadn't lived yet, of an apartment with yellow curtains, chipped mugs, and a coffee machine that didn't work but sat beautifully on the kitchen shelf anyway. Emma was all in, and she told everything to Zoe, her best friend, her secret keeper, the person who knew her better than anyone, the one who had been there through every broken dream and every heartbreak, the one she trusted completely. But sometimes, the knife that cuts deepest is the one handed to someone you'd never expect to use it. Things began to change. Slowly, then all at once. Ray's replies started coming slower. The phone calls became rushed, rehearsed, full of background noise and empty pauses. "Sorry, I've just been so busy." He said it often, enough that the words started sounding like a script. Emma noticed, of course, but she made excuses for him. He was tired. He was overwhelmed. Life was hard. The distance was hard. And when the doubts crept in, Zoe was there, with kind words, with tea, with soft reassurances. "He loves you, Em. Don't overthink it." But the truth was already on its way. Quiet, cruel, and devastating. It came on a rainy Saturday. Emma was at Zoe's place. A lazy movie night. Popcorn, blankets, everything normal until it wasn't. A message popped up on Zoe's iPad, a name she recognized, a tone she didn't. Ray. The words were short, intimate. "Last night was perfect. I miss you already." In that moment, the room didn't spin. It didn't explode. It simply stopped. Like time itself had paused out of shame. Emma didn't cry. Not then. She just stared at the screen, at her best friend, at the quiet collapse of everything she had believed in. Later came the apologies. Ray said it was a mistake, a moment of weakness. Zoe said it just happened, that she never meant to fall for him, as if love was something that just happened. But Emma didn't ask for explanations, didn't demand answers. She already had them, because this wasn't just about a boyfriend cheating. It was about betrayal, by both the person she loved and the friend she trusted to protect her. So she walked away. Not with drama, not with rage, just silence, the kind that says, "You lost me," forever. She blocked them both that night, and then began the quiet, painful work of healing. She cried. She broke. She questioned her worth. But eventually, she picked herself back up, not by falling into someone new, but by falling back into herself. She painted. She dreamed again. She stood in the mirror and didn't flinch at the reflection. And one day, she looked back and realized it wasn't the distance that broke them. It wasn't time or silence or loneliness. It was character. And now, she was done mistaking proximity for loyalty. Done handing pieces of herself to people who hadn't earned the right to hold them. Emma didn't need revenge. She didn't need closure. She needed peace. and she gave that to herself. Because the most beautiful kind of healing isn't loud. It isn't messy. It's quiet, steady, and done in the privacy of your own soul. Some heartbreaks aren't meant to be fixed. They're meant to free you. And sometimes, the people who betray you the deepest are the ones who accidentally lead you back to yourself.